Welcome to our exploration of global governance and multilateral institutions. In today's interconnected world, challenges like climate change, pandemics, and economic instability cross borders, demanding collective action. Global governance refers to the ways international actors, countries, organizations, and even individuals work together to address these issues. Multilateral institutions play a central role in this process, providing platforms for dialogue, cooperation, and decision-making. Throughout this video, we'll unpack what global governance means, why it matters, and how multilateral institutions shape our world. Let's begin by understanding the core concepts behind these terms. Multilateralism is a system where multiple countries work together on common issues, rather than acting alone or in small groups. It's about collaboration, compromise, and shared responsibility. This approach is essential for tackling problems that no single nation can solve by itself, such as environmental protection or global health. Multilateral institutions like the United Nations or the World Trade Organization provide the structure for these cooperative efforts. By bringing diverse voices to the table, multilateralism aims to create fairer, more effective solutions for everyone involved. United Nations, or UN, stands as the most prominent multilateral institution. Founded in 1945 after World War II, its mission is to promote peace, security, and cooperation among nations. The UN brings together almost every country in the world, providing a forum for dialogue and collective action. Its agencies address a wide range of issues, from humanitarian aid to climate change. The UN's structure includes the General Assembly, Security Council, and various specialized agencies, each playing a unique role in global governance. World Trade Organization, or WTO, is another key player in global governance. Established in 1995, the WTO oversees international trade rules, aiming to ensure that trade flows smoothly, predictably, and freely. By providing a platform for negotiation and dispute resolution, the WTO helps prevent trade wars and fosters economic growth. Its work impacts everything from the price of goods to job opportunities worldwide, making it a vital institution for economic stability. International Monetary Fund, or IMF, supports global economic stability by providing financial assistance and policy advice to countries in need. When nations face economic crises, the IMF steps in with loans and expertise to help restore stability and growth. Its work is crucial for preventing financial contagion, where problems in one country can quickly spread to others. The IMF also monitors global economic trends and offers guidance on fiscal and monetary policies. World Bank focuses on reducing poverty and supporting development in low- and middle-income countries. It provides loans, grants, and technical assistance for projects like building schools, roads, and hospitals. The World Bank's efforts help improve living standards and promote sustainable economic growth. By investing in infrastructure and human capital, the institution plays a key role in global development and poverty reduction. Beyond global institutions, regional organizations also play a significant role in governance. Groups like the European Union, African Union, and Association of Southeast Asian Nations address issues specific to their regions. They promote economic integration, political cooperation, and conflict resolution among neighboring countries. These organizations complement global efforts by focusing on regional challenges and opportunities, making governance more responsive and effective. G20 is a group of the world's largest economies, including both developed and emerging countries. It meets annually to discuss global economic issues, coordinate policies, and address crises like financial downturns. While not a formal institution, the G20's influence is significant, as its members represent the majority of global GDP. Through dialogue and cooperation, the G20 helps stabilize the world economy and promote sustainable growth. G7 brings together 7 of the world's most advanced economies to discuss major global issues. While smaller than the G20, the G7's decisions often set the tone for international economic and political policies. The group addresses topics like trade, security, and development, providing leadership and direction in times of uncertainty. Its informal structure allows for candid discussions and quick responses to emerging challenges. Ungovernmental organizations, or NGOs, are vital actors in global governance. They advocate for human rights, environmental protection, and social justice, often working alongside multilateral institutions. NGOs bring grassroots perspectives and expertise, helping to hold governments and organizations accountable. Their efforts amplify the voices of marginalized communities and drive progress on issues that might otherwise be overlooked. Civil society includes a wide range of organizations and movements, from labor unions to faith groups. These actors shape global governance by mobilizing public opinion, influencing policy, and monitoring the actions of governments and institutions. Civil society's involvement ensures that governance is more transparent, inclusive, and responsive to the needs of ordinary people. Businesses and corporations are increasingly involved in global governance. Through partnerships, investments, and innovation, the private sector helps address challenges like climate change and sustainable development. Companies often collaborate with multilateral institutions and governments to create solutions that benefit both society and the economy. Their resources and expertise make them powerful partners in achieving global goals. Issues like climate change, pandemics, and cyber threats transcend national borders. No country can tackle these problems alone. That's why multilateral cooperation is essential. By working together, countries can pool resources, share knowledge, and coordinate responses. Multilateral institutions provide the frameworks and tools needed to address these complex, interconnected challenges. Maintaining international peace and security is a core goal of global governance. Institutions like the UN Security Council work to prevent conflicts, mediate disputes, and support peacekeeping missions. These efforts help reduce violence, protect civilians, and create conditions for lasting stability. Multilateral cooperation is crucial for addressing the root causes of conflict and building a safer world. Protecting human rights is a fundamental aspect of global governance. Multilateral institutions set international standards and monitor compliance, ensuring that governments respect the rights of their citizens. Organizations like the UN Human Rights Council investigate abuses, promote accountability, and support victims. These efforts help create a more just and equitable world. United Nations has established 17 Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, to guide global efforts toward a better future. These goals address issues like poverty, hunger, health, education, and climate action. Multilateral institutions coordinate international cooperation to achieve these ambitious targets by 2030. The SDGs provide a shared vision and measurable objectives for governments, businesses, and civil society. Climate change is one of the most urgent global challenges. Multilateral agreements like the Paris Agreement bring countries together to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and adapt to environmental changes. Institutions such as the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change facilitate negotiations, monitor progress, and provide support to vulnerable nations. Collective action is essential for protecting our planet for future generations. COVID-19 pandemic highlighted the importance of global health cooperation. Organizations like the World Health Organization coordinate responses to health emergencies, share information, and support vaccine distribution. Multilateral action helps prevent the spread of diseases, improve healthcare systems, and save lives. Working together ensures a more resilient and prepared global community. Advances in technology create both opportunities and challenges for global governance. Issues like cybersecurity, data privacy, and digital inclusion require international cooperation. Multilateral institutions help set standards, share best practices, and promote innovation that benefits all. By working together, countries can harness technology for sustainable development and address emerging risks. When disasters strike, multilateral institutions coordinate humanitarian aid to affected regions. Agencies like the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs mobilize resources, deliver supplies, and support recovery efforts. International cooperation ensures that aid reaches those in need quickly and efficiently, saving lives and rebuilding communities. Global governance relies on international law to resolve disputes and uphold justice. Institutions like the International Court of Justice settle legal conflicts between states, while treaties and conventions establish rules for behavior. These legal frameworks promote stability, protect rights, and ensure accountability on the world stage. Maintaining economic stability is a key goal of global governance. Institutions like the IMF and World Bank monitor economic trends, provide financial support, and help countries recover from crises. By coordinating policies and sharing information, these organizations reduce the risk of global recessions and promote sustainable growth. International trade and investment are governed by a complex set of rules and agreements. The WTO and other institutions ensure that these rules are fair, transparent, and predictable. By resolving disputes and promoting open markets, multilateral institutions help create opportunities for businesses and consumers worldwide. Migration is a global phenomenon with millions of people crossing borders each year. Multilateral institutions like the International Organization for Migration and the UN Refugee Agency protect the rights of migrants and refugees. They coordinate international responses, provide humanitarian aid, and support integration into new communities. Ensuring access to safe and nutritious food is a global priority. Organizations like the Food and Agriculture Organization coordinate efforts to combat hunger, improve agriculture, and respond to food crises. Multilateral cooperation helps share resources, technology, and knowledge to achieve food security for all. Education is a fundamental human right and a driver of development. Multilateral institutions like UNESCO promote access to quality education worldwide. They set standards, support teacher training, and help countries build inclusive education systems. Global cooperation ensures that every child has the opportunity to learn and succeed. Promoting gender equality is essential for sustainable development. Multilateral institutions advocate for women's rights, support gender-sensitive policies, and monitor progress toward equality. Initiatives focus on closing gaps in education, employment, and political participation, empowering women and girls around the world. Natural disasters can have devastating impacts on communities and economies. Multilateral institutions help countries prepare for, respond to, and recover from disasters. They provide early warning systems, technical assistance, and funding for reconstruction. International cooperation reduces risks and builds resilience against future crises. Cultural exchange fosters understanding and peace among nations. Multilateral institutions promote dialogue, protect cultural heritage, and support creative industries. By celebrating diversity and encouraging mutual respect, these efforts help build bridges across cultures and reduce conflict. Scientific research benefits from international collaboration. Multilateral institutions fund joint projects, share data, and set ethical standards. Cooperation accelerates discoveries in fields like medicine, energy, and space, driving progress that benefits all of humanity. Despite its importance, global governance faces many challenges. Differences in national interests, power imbalances, and lack of resources can hinder cooperation. Some countries may resist international rules while others struggle to implement agreements. Addressing these obstacles requires ongoing dialogue, trust building, and commitment to shared goals. To remain effective, multilateral institutions must adapt to changing realities. Calls for reform focus on making these organizations more inclusive, transparent, and responsive. Innovation in governance structures, decision-making processes, and technology can help institutions better address today's complex challenges. Emerging economies like China, India, and Brazil are playing a growing role in global governance. Their participation brings new perspectives and resources, but also challenges existing power structures. Balancing the interests of established and emerging powers is essential for effective multilateral cooperation. Digital revolution is transforming global governance. Issues like internet governance, data protection, and online security require new rules and cooperation. Multilateral institutions are working to develop frameworks that ensure the digital world remains open, secure, and inclusive for all. Young people are increasingly involved in shaping global governance. Their voices bring fresh ideas and energy to international debates. Multilateral institutions are creating platforms for youth participation, ensuring that future generations have a say in decisions that affect their lives. Transparency and accountability are essential for effective global governance. Multilateral institutions are adopting new tools and practices to ensure their actions are open to scrutiny. This builds trust among member states and the public, making governance more legitimate and effective. Funding is critical for the success of multilateral institutions. Member countries contribute resources, but financial constraints can limit effectiveness. Innovative financing mechanisms such as public-private partnerships and global funds are helping to bridge gaps and support essential programs. Public understanding and support are vital for global governance. Multilateral institutions are working to communicate their goals and achievements more effectively. Engaging citizens through education, media, and outreach builds a sense of global citizenship and shared responsibility. Assessing the impact of global governance is essential for improvement. Multilateral institutions use data, indicators, and evaluations to track progress and identify challenges. This evidence-based approach helps refine strategies and ensure that efforts deliver real benefits. History offers valuable lessons for global governance. Past successes and failures inform current strategies and highlight the importance of learning and adaptation. By reflecting on history, institutions can avoid repeating mistakes and build on proven approaches. Partnerships are at the heart of effective global governance. Multilateral institutions collaborate with governments, businesses, civil society, and other stakeholders to achieve shared goals. These partnerships leverage diverse strengths and resources, making solutions more impactful and sustainable. The world is constantly changing and global governance must keep pace. Institutions are adapting to new realities, from shifting power dynamics to technological advances. Flexibility and innovation are key to staying relevant and effective in a rapidly evolving environment. Trust is the foundation of successful global governance. Institutions must demonstrate integrity, fairness, and effectiveness to earn the confidence of member states and the public. Building trust takes time, but it is essential for cooperation and progress. Looking ahead, global governance will continue to evolve in response to new challenges and opportunities. Multilateral institutions must remain agile, inclusive, and innovative to meet the needs of a changing world. By working together, the international community can build a more peaceful, prosperous, and sustainable future. Conclusion: global governance and multilateral institutions are essential for addressing the world's most pressing challenges. Through cooperation, dialogue, and shared responsibility, countries and organizations can achieve more together than alone. As our world becomes ever more interconnected, the importance of effective global governance will only grow. Thank you for joining us on this journey to understand how multilateral institutions shape our collective future.